It's the Russian Foreign Ministry. They sent this note to the U.S. Embassy in Moscow, breaking news, warning of, quote, dangerous consequences, also for provocations near Russia's border, saying that they reserve the right to respond to the corresponding challenges posed by the United States and NATO members. We call for a substantive dialogue on security guarantees and a discussion of pathways to reduce military and political tensions and to prevent dangerous incidents in the air and at sea. Otherwise, all the means at our disposal will be used to prevent and neutralize emerging threats. Coming from Russia.
Well,
that's a strongly worded statement.
No, stay the heck out of it. It's not your issue, right? You want to get involved. Why do we want to? Honestly, Bob and Heather, I think the war. We're used to people like Adam Kinzinger's and the established Republicans who never found a war they didn't love to get involved with. Well, there's a lot behind that too. It's a lot of fun to send $760 billion to our military every year and spend a lot of money on military. So I get where their motivation is, but for Americans, people in Middle America right now watching, what exactly is Russia taking Ukraine? How is that going to affect us?
You're going to pull the troops out of Afghanistan, but then you're going to send troops other places, although the president did say today, just to repeat, that he would not send troops to Ukraine. That was not on the table. Yeah. But then other folks saying online, you see the response, you're worried about the border in Ukraine, but you're not worried about the border here in our own country.
And then this whole idea, Heather, of okaying gas pipeline, a gas pipeline from Russia to Germany.
And then asking Germany to pull the plug on it.
The Nord Stream 2. Yeah, but then our pipelines are no.
Is there any step that Russia would take that you'd have a problem with? Because it's already taken part of Georgia. If it takes Ukraine, I agree with you wholeheartedly that he wants to be the Soviet Union again.
In Eastern Europe, no.
Okay.
No. They're not going to go into Europe. They're not going to if they go into a NATO country or attempt a NATO Poland. Yeah, well, then we got problems. But that's not.
They're telling us we got to go.
Look where we are, though. I mean, we have Russia saying things like this to us.
This has been elevated from what happened yesterday.
An old Russian statement: use your bayonet and push. And
we have to go, or we're going to go into your
tonight
hour.
At 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you got?
Don
Jr. is going to weigh in on that. Some guy who knows a thing or two about Russia.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Eric.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.